you have this anonymous general manager email me personally. My address is... My address is candypants564@gmail.org. It's a non-profit thing I got going on.
John Cena, the top poster boy company man, he's been a pristine WWE baby angel. What secrets could possibly exist that Vince wants to keep hidden from you? Well, there's a few of them. I'm D. Wicket, and these are the 10 secrets WWE wants to hide about Jonathan Cena. Number 10, John Cena's proposal was staged. Alright, this might be a little bit obvious, but John Cena's big WrestleMania proposal was planned. Very planned. It had been rumored for weeks, and it made a nice little moment, yeah, but it was definitely planned. Nikki Bella was not really surprised, folks. It was rumored. Cena actually proposed weeks, possibly even months before WrestleMania, and Vince decided that he wanted to make sure it was all kept secret, nobody knew about it, so he could save it for a nice big WrestleMania moment for the women and the kids and the families. Number 9, the Royal Rumble 2005. It might not be the biggest secret anymore, but WWE definitely wants it hidden. The botched ending to the 2005 edition of the Royal Rumble match is one of the most impressive things that's ever happened in a wrestling ring, and that's saying something. We have AJ Styles now. If you haven't seen it, John Cena and David Batista were the two last remaining wrestlers in the Rumble, and after a slightly botched takedown over the top rope, all 4 feet between them hit the ground at the exact same time. The odds of that actually happening, especially when it's not planned. Oh, and then Vince McMahon came out and he tore both of his quads. So, quality. Number 8, Juan Cena. Another secret that YouTube somewhat run over with an ice cream truck at this point. When the Nexus managed to get John Cena, quote on many quotation marks, fired from WWE, people knew that it was too good to be true. There's something sketchy here. John was literally on the top of his game and at the pinnacle of being hashtag poster boy John Cena. How were WWE going to try and sell it to the fans that he was actually gone from wrestling? Well, they didn't try very hard if you were going to any of the house shows that week, as guess who was the big replacement for John Cena? That's right, the masked luchador himself, Juan Cena. Fuck wrestling. Number 7, his days are numbered. John Cena may be putting on some of the best matches consistently and is without a doubt at the peak of his career right now. His days are numbered. He's a 40-year-old man, now an 18-year veteran of the ring, and while surely there are guys who have surpassed that age with flying colors and stick to the business, maybe Cena won't be one of them. I mean, he's shown his superhero traits in the past with returning from injuries, but what if those days are numbered too and something happens that actually lasts? What if Cena really does start totally slowing down and sticking more to Hollywood like he's already sort of been doing? A little bit, sort of. I mean, Cena ripped into both Rock and CM Punk about leaving the people, but who knows? He might be the next on that trend. Number 6, WWE doesn't want his days to be numbered. His days, as we've already established, are most likely numbered. But WWE really doesn't want to believe it's true. Because, I mean, well, he's John fucking Cena. He's the champ, and everyone has their opinion on him. He draws eyes on the product, and he stirs up a conversation whenever something happens related to him. I mean, if you think that's not true and you think he's out of date and people don't care anymore, just next week on SmackDown, he's been announced to go one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura, and the internet collectively shat out a small pony with excitement. And that's coming off an awful streak of matches for Nakamura and a weak matchup Cena had with Rusev, but despite all of that, people are still losing it. But his days have to be coming to an end sometime within the sort of ish near future, probably, right? WWE do not want to believe it. They don't even want to think of it. Number 5, he and the Hurricane have the same number of wins over The Rock. WWE statistics are very, very strange. You have weird little pieces of history that, looking back in hindsight, don't add up, and you have to, look to the cracks and figure out what really happened. For example, James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles. On paper, this is easy. You have AJ Styles, who is easily in the top 3 conversation for the greatest professional wrestlers currently active today, and then you have the dude with no chin. I wonder who's going to win that one. But if you look at just statistics, Ellsworth overall kicked AJ's ass. Now, they were always fluke wins, due in no small part to Dean Ambrose, but that's what the stats show. Similarly, the Hurricane, the original superhero gimmick before Cena and Reigns took that over in more ironic roles, had a winning record over The Rock, only having a single match with him, which was a fluke victory. But that one fluke victory, though, was the same amount of wins that John Cena has over The Rock, so according to the history books, when it comes to going one-on-one with the Great One, John Cena and the Hurricane are evenly matched. Number 4, his secret advertisement for Here Comes the Pain. 2003, John Cena is white hot as the rapper gimmicked babyface. Now, in 2017, WWE seldom look back on his days of rapping, but no matter how badly Vince tries, he cannot rewrite history. No matter how bad he tries, which he always does. WWE hate the fact that their top guy was a thug gangster rapper, so you very rarely will see his old gimmick come up onto YouTube. And likewise, WWE has put in much work into trying to remove anything they can find that shows their precious little Boy Scout spouting the evil words of rhyme. One such video they've tried hiding is John Cena's secret advertisement video for the WWE video game Here Comes the Pain back in 2003. Cena lyrically explains why you should buy the game and goes over the different features inside the cartridge. It's surprisingly thorough and well written, but even though he doesn't say anything bad, WWE don't want you to see it.
This is PlayStation 2 SmackDown. Here comes the pain. The fire in the game's insane, and I'm not talking about Kane. This time they added blood. You can tell when you're in danger, and I dare you to conquer the Elimination Chamber. Yo, this is thugonomics, man. This class is dismissed. So go! Get out, man, and cop that disc!
Number 3, his theme song's beat wasn't made for him. It's one of the most outdated memes of all time. It's John Cena! I hate it. I really do hate it. And it upsets me that there was almost a world that existed without Cena having the theme song he does. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the theme. Love or hate John Cena, the dude's theme song is fucking catchy. I hate the internet, I guess. The theme wasn't meant to be his, though. Originally, the beat was actually written for Ghostface Killah? Yeah, the Wu-Tang member. Number 2, he's a dickhead to Rey Mysterio. Everybody loves Rey Mysterio. He's a proper babyface done right, even though everything that happened with him in World Championships was handled with the precision and care of a bull in a china shop. People still just love the guy. Or at least had immense respect for the living legend. Apparently, except for John Cena. When CM Punk walked out with the WWE Championship, a tournament was held to crown a new champ, and Ray finally won the big one, and then about an hour and a half later, John Cena cashed in his "I'm a douchebag, give me that belt please, thanks" in the bank, and stole Ray's first and only WWE Championship from him without even letting the man rest up first. What a fucking heel.
Cena having trouble with this left knee buckling on him. Speed dial. Oh, Cena! The double eye. Look at the count, the cover. Holy mackerel. What a match. What a night.
Honorable mention goes out to the fact that John Cena isn't actually invisible. Oh my fucking god. You want to talk about dead, outdated internet memes? Forget the "it's John Cena" thing. Anytime Cena appears on anywhere that's not wrestling related, like if you go and look up a clip of him on Jimmy Fallon, go down in the comment section, I guarantee you, I promise you, the comments and jokes always say the same stupid fucking thing. It's always about how there's some object floating, or who's Jimmy Fallon talking to? Get it? Because he's invisible, we can't see him. Fuck off! And number 1, Don't Fuck With Us. That's a song written and performed by John Cena. It's titled Don't Fuck With Us, and it's by John Cena. If you haven't yet, please do indulge yourself. It is well worth it.
Right now, you are the first ears to listen to the first notes from the Sleeper album of the year, the real hip-hop. Who's the king of running this fight?
And those are the 10 secrets WWE wants to hide about John Cena. What are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments, and be sure to click all the different assorted buttons down below, as well as follow me on Twitter at DWicketYT. And remember, John Cena isn't invisible.